Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the change of the empty. It would be in front of my nice green screen where we have the black screen, but this is not that case. So just for the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to be talking about a little bit of new stuff that's really got me excited. And no, it's not about Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm going to let people over at Netflix have their fun with that. I do not care. But today is absolutely one of the biggest news right now is about YouTube. So let me bring that over here to the screen. So YouTube has decided to change their partner, their little YouTube partner program, the YPP. So this is the monetization behind YouTube, and I'll actually be transparent with with my channel. Obviously, I have not created videos in a very long time, and YouTube actually demonetized me. Demonetized this channel on YouTube, which is fine. I respect that decision. But what I don't really respect was I definitely got my Google AdSense notice, and it was like, hey, you have this time frame. I think it was like 30 days to make a video and do this stuff. And I'm like, I felt good. My health feels good. So I decided to actually drop some videos. And before that 30 days was over with, they still demonetized me. So I was truly not happy because one of those things was I was grandfathered into a lot of stuff since I was doing YouTube stuff since 2011. And that's when my channel started, and that's when I was monetized and everything. Very easy to do back then. But obviously, with the rise of AI and the sloppiness of lazy fucking people that call themselves content creators, obviously they had to make some changes. And one of the changes was, in fact, the YouTube partner program. So I really don't care about much of any of this whatsoever, but one of the things is the rise of shorts, which is obviously became famous thanks to TikTok, thanks to the Instagram Reels, and now we have YouTube Shorts, which obviously I have, as a content creator, I've been doing my due diligence to try to figure that out. But all of these changes are happening at the beginning of February 1st, 2027, so this is really where the threshold really comes into. This is what they're trying to do. So beginning of February 1st, creators who have 10 million qualified shorts views over the last 90 days will be eligible for ads and subscription revenue sharing on shorts. Channels below this threshold remain in the YouTube partner program and continue earning on long form content, with shorts revenue sharing automatically resuming once they cross the 10 million views again. So you as a content creator have to have 10 million views of shorts always in the span of 90 days. Good fucking luck. Now, obviously, I am very much of the elder content creator, and even YouTube Shorts, the TikTok craze, and Instagram Reels. I've really escaped that. That really wasn't ever my scene when Instagram was a thing. And I'm learning how to try and perform that short form content, but everyone knows where I come from. I make guides. I just play video games. And trying to make those guides, which everyone sees, like my 15, 20-minute guides that I talk everything about from back in my DCO days, trying to shorten that within 3 minutes, I'm not going to say impossible, but that is absolutely a lot of work. And I'm a person who's absolutely not afraid of work. I mean, for God's sakes, guys, I'm a Capricorn, all right? Work is literally in my zodiac. So this is now the threshold. This is now what they have to do for shorts. But obviously, this now goes in line with everything else. So with the normal shorts threshold that they have over here, this is now the new norm that they're going to push over on the long form content as well. And this is their reasoning to keep pace with the growth of YouTube, which now sees over 200 billion daily shorts views and over 1 billion hours of watch time on TV every day. They're upping the YouTube partner program entry requirements for ads and premium revenue for new creators starting on February 1st. So you have until February 1st to kind of get these numbers before you have to do all of these. And so this is what this looks like now. So you now have to reach 1,000 subscribers and either one of these two. You have to have 8,000 qualified public watch hours. That means all your videos within a calendar year of 365 days, you have to have gotten up to that 8,000 hour mark. Or you have 20 million views of qualified shorts within a period of 90 days. Good God, that is awful. These are the new qualifications for anyone who's joining YouTube, but this is only starting on February 1st. So allow me to be the optimistic person that you're obviously going to be seeing all over the internet right now. Hey guys, 8,000 views? Come on. You can easily make 8,000 views. Just keep doing what you're doing and you're going to hit that mark. Don't you worry. The goalpost didn't just move. You can do it. And now the realist of me. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is this bullshit? That is absolutely the realist of me. That really is. Because again, I have now been demonetized, and I'm not sour about it. I'm sour about how it came about, but I'm not sour of it actually doing it. I wasn't making videos, and my channel being demonetized, you know what? That is absolutely appropriate. I get it. I didn't really appreciate of how it went away, or how it went around, but it did. It happened. So here we are. February 1st, you now have these new qualifiers, and to be fair, everyone knows I have absolutely been dropping videos every day. Keep in mind that I am absolutely just dropping my Twitch VODs, really, on my channel. There's not anything guide related. There's not really, I mean, I made a couple of shorts with doing voice acting stuff, which I'm really proud of. Like, I want to be a voice actor. I'm kind of like trying to learn myself into it, but you know, it's kind of fun. So, and by the way, this is absolutely my channel. I'll be transparent as possible here. This is my channel showing data as of August 5th. I need eligible of 500 subscribers. I'm at 10,000 subs. That was still from my YouTube days of being DCO streamer or content creator. Easy said than done. These three video uploads in the last 90 days. I upload videos every day. They're all VODs from Power World's dropping now. I just finished editing the last 12-hour stream of Witchspire. That's dropping as well. Actually, it's going to be dropping hopefully next week as I get them edited this week. But then here's one of the following. Here's the current requirements right now. In one of the following. Over the last 365 days, 1,158 qualified watch hours out of 3,000. Or I need 3 million short views in the last 90 days, and I've only had 166 qualified short views. I've only really dropped 2 short views since I've come back into content creation. I am not a short form content guy. Keep in mind too, the editing of my videos, I completely agree with Ludwig. There's no doubt about I love Ludwig's videos from Streaming University. This right here is that view right here. This first half hour is me talking about games, talking about news, and then the rest of the stream, we're going to be jumping into Power World. I have to look at this 30-minute clump and see if I can try and get some clips, 2 or 3 clips out of this, some shorts, in order to post onto YouTube later. I'm not that guy. I don't really like enjoying watching myself to a degree. And because I also have an actual day job, I have a loving girlfriend, and I have my beautiful cats who are currently not in here, thankfully. Most of my editing time is really just making sure I'm just doing spot checks. I'm not able to rewatch a whole 30 minutes because I stream my games. And of course, it's a conversation I have with myself. It's a conversation I have with Carlin all the time about how to do this appropriately and provide time where I can still stream and also edit my videos as well. And that's a time management thing that I have to improve on. There are other people out there that are great. I do not have the means or the way to really pay for an editor to do that for me. And if I did have an editor, you absolutely believe I'm going to be paying them well worth their weight in gold. So it's absolutely fine that I'm working on this. Seeing my qualified hours, I'm going up and up every single day. And yeah, my VODs are only getting like maybe 4 views or something. I mean, shoot, here's my content right here, guys. I have no shame. Let's look at all of it. I mean, these are all things scheduled all the way up to August 16th. These are all scheduled. I drop 2 videos a day. I drop one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And that was always been there since I've been doing it, when I was starting it long ago. And here's more videos I have in draft that are just waiting for me to edit them and to get them also onto the screen and get them scheduled. So I'm all the way up to Power Report 39 that's on the channel, but I've only gotten here up to 19 that's scheduled. I got a lot of content to drop on you guys, but I'm only doing it twice a day, where obviously it's a 4-hour stream, 8-hour stream. I should be dropping that all in one day, but I also don't do this a lot. I have my time that I take to schedule myself to edit and everything, making sure the content looks good, making sure my outros are great, and also do some editing on the audio. So I do editing it there, but not so much. And yeah, I mean, shoot, this was published today, as of Monday, August 10th. 1 view on part 1. My Witch Spire videos actually do a lot better on the views. I'm really happy about that. But am I promoting my videos appropriately? No, not really. They're just on YouTube. They're just a VOD. And the people who see this are the people who either come across my stream or come across the channel, or they're the people who are already subbed. And yes, I will be promoting my stuff much better. I'm trying to make my social media presence a lot better. And that's part of me trying to find momentum outside of YouTube. So, oh my God, Witchspire was so fun. Oh God, I just edited the last 12 hours, and now it's just getting the feels again. I can't wait for the next update. But this is me being transparent as much as possible. No, I'm not the best YouTuber anymore. I'm just not. What I am is, I have no problem with this. I am a Twitch streamer. My YouTube channel is there for my VODs. It's there for my Twitch VODs. If you want to see my video library of videos, you come here to my YouTube channel. There are absolutely ideas and stuff on my board that I'm trying to incorporate into putting onto the channel. But one of the things I'm trying not to do again is also be a specific that specific content creator again. I was a DCO streamer for the first 10 years of the game and absolutely loved my time, loved the people I've met through it, all you beautiful people, and even on YouTube. And I absolutely love my time for DCO, but I don't have that mindset to just be, I play a lot of Power World. I'm not going to come out here and come up with like the next 10 years of Power World videos to be that content creator. At this point, I do see and have the fun of being a variety person. So, all of that said and everything, the YouTube changes that they are bringing about, this absolutely hurts the new people. This hurts small content creators. YouTube having a nice threshold to jump into content creation. No, it's not easy money. You still have to put work into it. And the people out there who are absolutely, it's like, thank goodness, this is going to get rid of the people who thought this was easy money. It's not. Those are still people who are putting in the time and the effort. One of my favorite comedians, Steve Hofstetter, definitely posted on this, and he is a huge comedian. He is known worldwide, and he is a person who definitely drops his own shorts of his comedy routines, but his shorts as a famous comedian do not reach that 10 million requirement. Doesn't certainly reach 20 million on that 90-day period. So you're already just trying to cut people down. You're cutting them less and less. And then also I saw feedback. It's like, oh, you know what? This whole 4,000 hours that you're making right now, you're not even making money off of that. But you reaching 8,000 to get that monetization, you'll actually make money from that. Yeah, you need to push for that. Then at that point, when is the next goalpost going to move? Now, it has been a few years for sure that the 4,000 qualified was in there, but now it's 8,000. how long is it going to be? It's like, you know what? You're going to need to have 12,000 views on there, Chief, and 1,500 subscribers. And then you're going to need another, and then you're also going to need from 20 million, you're going to need 30 million views on your shorts to get monetized. You're going to keep moving that goalpost, and which is always important for any content creator out there. Do not solely focus on one platform. You saw Ludwig, and I'll talk about that shit all goddamn time, all day. You are a Twitch streamer. You're making your money off of live views. Your YouTube channel is going to be your video library. That's where your content's going to go. And then TikTok, Instagram, your shorts, those right there is your marketing tactic. You're just taking you're taking your clips and you're posting them on TikTok. You're posting them on Instagram. That is absolutely a blueprint. It's not the blueprint, but it's a blueprint. And it does work for some, but it may not work for you. Again, I got monetized thanks to DCO, and I do long form videos. I do 15, 20-minute videos talking about guides and talking about a game. So this new setup that YouTube is doing is absolutely trash and is going to hurt the new and small content creators. And I feel sorry for them. And the people who are definitely boasting that this is good for the community, good for the content, good for YouTube, they're schmucks. They're absolutely schmucks. And they're lying to you as much as they're lying to themselves, because they've already hit the number. They're already hitting those numbers. They don't have to worry about this. It's not about them, which shows that those are people you probably don't need to collaborate with, because they're not there for you. They're there for themselves. And as a person, I don't do a lot of collaborations outside of my personal friends that are Stevie B, Showtime, Shadow, and everybody that nurses the apocalypse, Aurelius. I certainly do my collaborations here in person. I don't do a lot online, but that's the point of collaborations, is to bring everybody together, to bring the communities together, and bring a partnership. And this YouTube change is absolutely going against that motif altogether. They're there to protect themselves. If they were here to do this, to try and get rid of those people who are creating AI content to gain themselves in there, then YouTube has a different problem. That's not their monetization. This is their greed. They need to attack AI. They need to take care of destroying anything that has an AI thumbnail. They need to take care of everything that has an AI video. That's their problem. They cannot, what's the word I'm looking for here? They cannot moderate their own channel, their own content, their own platform. And so the only way they're going to be able to do this, to stop AI from being created, making money off of it, is to screw over the little guy and come over here and just change everything. We'll change the monetization practice. That will get them. That'll stop them. Sure, buddy. Sure. Last week, Star Trek Outposts Unknown. They dropped a trailer. This is on IGN's YouTube channel. I really just grabbed it really quickly. But, so, Star Trek Outposts Unknown had a great demo during the Summer Game Fest. I play that demo. You can find all of those videos here on my YouTube channel. That's right. You have your orders. So, I was a captain. So, Star Trek Outposts Unknown is a beautiful RTS style game where you are playing your Federation pilots, and you have to create outposts on this planet, or actually in a small system that's learning about a Tetrion rift that's kind of open, and you're having to investigate it. So, this new planet, this is the official Koru planet gameplay reveal. I probably mispronounced Koru, because this is another planet that we didn't actually experience or see in the demo, and the demo's not playable anymore right now, but hopefully they bring it back just in time before it launches. But this is gameplay footage that we have not seen, and they've already stated a lot of quality of life changes along with Starfleet Academy, and bringing more and more races from Star Trek. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and check out for the first time the Star Trek Outposts Unknown official Koru planet gameplay.
Morning, Captains. Welcome to Star Trek Outposts Unknown, a narrative-driven logistics builder set in the Zolari sector in the mid-23rd century. My name is Kip Katsarelis, the General Manager of Magic Fuel Games, and today we're excited to reveal a new planet, how you'll get there, and some specifics on what to expect managing Federation research outpost in an unstable region of space. If you played our demo, you're probably familiar with the lush planet of Dagus. Our current outpost here is nearly self-sufficient. There's just a couple of things we need to do before departing for our new world of Koro. Before we go to war, housekeeping. Periodically, your outpost will be visited by ships from various factions trading in the Solari sector. For example, we've loaded some flora and fauna samples for the Vulcan Science Academy. Let's send them on their way. The more requests your outposts fulfill, the stronger Starfleet's recognition in the sector grows, unlocking further methods of understanding the mysteries in this area of space. Let's make sure this outpost is ready to operate without your ship, the USS Resonant. Terrestrial medical facilities.
There's also that worker that won't leave the surface. We are very concerned.
Well supplied when you leave to establish a new research facility on Koro. You can see how your crew are currently faring. Are they happy, healthy, in danger? As captain, it will be your job to manage your crew and keep their sense of purpose high. Starfleet officers are sworn to duty, but your action as captain may impact their dedication to the mission. Based on what you communicate, Starfleet will periodically send additional crew and materials to the Resonant on passing ships. It looks like your new science officer and some construction materials are available now. Let's beam them down.
Ooh, that looks definitely new. Okay.
As captain, you'll need to successfully manage the resource logistics underpinning
Oh
your
my god,
scientific efforts.
multiple bases
Always
on top of
making
each
sure
other.
there's storage for your new resources and that production buildings are getting the water, energy, processing capabilities, and resource inputs they need to succeed. One of those key buildings is the mess hall, which will provide food for any crew inhabiting the planet's surface.
Ooh, that's
This
new.
building requires food proteins to synthesize proper meals, and we don't seem to have enough currently on Dagus. If we inspect the USS Resonant, we can see the various subsystems that make this research vessel home. A mess hall, crew quarters, sick bay, and trauma ward are all necessary to support crew in constructing new research outposts, but the storage is what we'll be inspecting now.
Yeah.
Our storage is full of useful materials. Let's send food proteins down to the surface to help the mess hall's production.
Ooh.
Finally, with all the core systems in sync, it's time for the Resonant to leave Dagus for a new adventure. The voyage map lets you inspect the various destinations within the Solari system. Your mission is to better understand the Tetrion Rift and its risks.
Oh, there's leave
Each
requirements.
location offers a unique perspective on uncovering this mystery. It's time to depart to Koro.
Okay.
The makeup of your initial bridge crew is important for the new outpost, so choose highly experienced officers that fulfill their role to the best of their abilities. Your first order will be to set up headquarters and a basic facilities to insulate your crew against the extreme cold of Koro. The Tetrion Rift periodically releases deadly radiation which endangers any transport technology, so be sure to set up landing pads so that your crew will be able to head back to the Resonant. There are many new
Some
things
of them
to
stay on the base.
Koro. Select a science officer and see how materials manifest on this uncharted world, and how best to harness them in setting up your new outpost. No planet is only one environment, and Koro is no exception. Vast frozen glaciers slowly move across its surface, concealing integral resources beneath, and manifest as deadly danger for your crew. Volcanic badlands shoot fire and magma through deep surface trenches, scarring the frozen landscape. Steam fields combine the two extremes as superheated water erupts and provides a home for the only source of organic material on the planet. A successful research outpost on Koro will grant one piece of the Tetrion Rift puzzle, and there is much more to discover in Star Trek Outposts Unknown. Thanks for joining us, Captains. Please consider wishlisting our game on Steam, and we hope to see you in the Solari system soon. Your adventure awaits.
Yes, absolutely. Wish this on Steam. It is amazing. Had a lot of fun on the demo, and I've already seen some amazing changes to it that we didn't actually get to experience in the demo. So, disappointment, they did not say it. I mean, the fact that we can definitely now send down, which obviously the demo wasn't going to show everything. The demo wasn't going to do a lot, but that's okay because now, if anything, we have the tease of it that I can send items. We were able to send items from the base into the ship, the Resonant, but we weren't able to do vice versa, or at least I couldn't figure that out. I didn't actually do it. I just didn't care. But we can send things down. The fact that we now have this planetary... No more talking. The fact that we have this kitchen now, this planetary kitchen, the mess hall, like that is great because the only time they really got to eat was when they got back to the ship at night. So during the day, they're working, we're doing all the stuff on the base. But then when nighttime was coming around, everybody got onto the transport ships and went back to the ship. And we kind of had the nighttime of kind of just doing really nothing. We were just waiting for everybody. But they've already stated too that now there's going to be the night crew. We're going to have that Delta shift, or probably Beta shift. We'll probably have Alpha and Beta shift, to be honest. But we do get to experience this brand new planet, Koru, and it is very, very dangerous. It is an absolutely different biome compared to what we saw on Dagus, and I am really excited to also see that this leave requirement. So we start on Dagus and we have to meet these requirements in order for everybody to leave the planet. And so I see that now happening all the time. You gotta have time for your snacks. That's right, Ledge. So I'm super pumped for Star Trek Outpost Unknown. This was absolutely a great tease for the next planet. No date on this whatsoever. I'm hoping it comes out before the end of the year, but I also see this kind of happening especially with GTA 6 coming out this fall and really just the holidays. I wouldn't be surprised if this comes out probably spring of next year, to be honest. If it comes out before the end of this year or really in January, February, I will be shocked, but I'll also be very happy because I'm jumping heavily into this game because I love myself some Star Trek. I just hope we get to see more about the combat than we did. We did not have much time or situations for it during the demo. You're absolutely right, Ledge. We didn't really experience a lot in the demo. That was absolutely... we didn't have also much control over it either. It was only when our officers were around something and they either got hit by it or the AI kind of lucked out and started the attacking process. But we definitely want to see some more combat. We're going to be seeing some land vehicles come into this outside of the mining sled. So really great tease and already some great quality of life changes that we already see in this video. So thank you guys so much at Magic Fuel Games. Super can't wait. So the last game we're going to be talking about, and I have the video reveal trailer of this, is World of Warcraft's patch 12.1. Season 2 is upon us as we continue on the journey in Midnight. I have not played since really... Yeah, I really haven't played much at the tail end of Season 1. I really got a lot of the story, felt really great. And so 12.1 drops on August 12th. I know tomorrow's the 11th, so usually it's kind of like patch day. I'm pretty sure it's dropping on the 11th. But I am super pumped because this has been an amazing story, amazing part 2 of the trilogy with Midnight. So let's check out the Curse of Ulatek, the launch trailer.
Deep inside this temple lies the greatest power our ancestors ever wielded.
Ooh.
You vile traitor!
How weak have the Amani become? No wonder Zul'Jan sought my guidance.
What have you done with my brother?
Ulatek's power will be mine.
Why are you doing this?
To build the Amani Empire that grandfather envisioned.
God damn it.
One that grovels to trickster spirit.
The Loa look after us.
The Loa failed us!
New delves, baby.
I know it hurt, Zunjan, when your sister was chosen to lead. But you don't have to stay in her shadow. Break the seal. The Lord, the elves, and the world itself will tremble before the Amani Empire.
August 11th, baby. I hope you like green. This episode is of Flavors of the Fell. Oh my gosh. So one of my favorite zones in World of Warcraft is absolutely Alaman. Aluzamon. I can never remember that. I apologize. It's my favorite zone, but I always screw up the name. But the zone with the Amani tribe with the trolls is really is my favorite zone. The story that we got with the Amani tribe with reuniting all of the dark, all the other troll tribes, it really hit me a lot. And I'm not even a troll player. I'm a druid. I'm a night elf druid, but playing and seeing all of the old troll tribes that we saw throughout Classic, that I saw throughout this game, that I've been playing this game, like seeing them all together, seeing all the Loa's spirits that they all used to have, and experiencing the history of Zul'jin. Like, I'm a history guy when it comes to World of Warcraft, and that zone fed all the lore to me, and I ate and left no crumbs. Do kids still say that? I think they still say that. So the Curse of Ulatek with this, and this is my first time seeing the trailer too. I was not expecting this to be the Amani tribe, really story or season for them. So we're going into my favorite zone, a new zone even, but we're following the Amani tribe. We're following the grandchildren of Zul'jin, who is the original Darkspear troll leader, and unfortunately he has some problems, but in the story of Midnight in the Amani, in the area, we were able to reunite the Loas for the Amani tribe and able to bring everything back to normal. But it looks like we're going into more, and there looks like a new Loa. Ooh, that Loa, a Hydra Loa even. Oh, it's so sick. So a little bit on the features. There's like a 14-minute video that I know about the. Where is it? There's a 14-minute video that I know that I just came across my feed about everything you need to know about the new thing. New raid, Venomous Abyss. Not much of a raider anymore, but I'm probably going to still jump into it to experience the story. What was it? It was the new lair. Yeah. So lair is a new feature, and this is where they're housing the world boss this season. So instead of a world boss being an open world that you're just going to see, you're able to go into this lair and queue up for it, and you'll be able to now have 3 levels of difficulty with this lair boss. So you'll have world, which is, well, everybody kind of already experiences it, but it's going to have a heroic and a mythic version for the first time. Pretty sick. Now, one of the big things that me and my friends are actually waiting for is like the mega delve, the mega dungeon, where it's just a delve and you just continue on, spend your whole day if you wanted to in there. And I can't wait for that. And the involvement of the Harinar. Oh yeah, the Harinar is one of my greatness. Oh, there's Nacy. I don't play WoW anymore, but I often watch Noble YouTube WoW lore. Noble is so good. I love his videos. Absolutely love it. But I am excited that we get new delves with this new season, of course. So we're going to be going back into it with delves. For those who don't know, delves are like the solo content. You can do them in groups, but as a solo player, you can do delves. And so instead of doing multi-person raids or anything, you're still going to be able to get raid gear there, but delves help you where you can get raid equivalent gear and level them and raise them up to the actual eye level of heroic or mythic stuff. But for me, myself, who can't jump in and actually spend a lot of that time in the raids, I do love the delves. It's going to be new achievements on them. So a whole new campaign, so to speak, for the Delves. So was there anything else I kind of missed? New dungeon, Altar of Fangs. So can't wait for that. But this new zone, the Coiled Isle, I can't wait to see it. But yeah, there's a lot of green. It has a lot of poison. Can't wait to see exactly where this kind of is located on the map. But World of Warcraft's 12.1 patch, the Curse of Ulatek, will be dropping on Tuesday, August 11th. And so, obviously, for those who have played MMORPGs their whole lives, like myself, Tuesday is patch day. You're not going to be playing that game until at least maybe about 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. So, prepare yourselves on that. Tomorrow's stream, of course, I don't know if I'm pretty sure we're going to jump into this. So I know I don't get a lot of World of Warcraft players themselves, but obviously you're more than welcome to join and have some fun, have some merriment, as we're going to travel into here. And I'm going to try and do as much as I can on tomorrow's, Tuesday stream. Tomorrow. I remember those days. Yes, I remember those too. Obviously, also, your add-ons will break. Your add-ons are going to break, so please sure to update your add-ons appropriately. But that's it for this episode of The Empty. Just talking about game news, YouTube fucking up everybody, and a new gameplay reveal trailer for Star Trek Outpost Unknown. And of course, we have World of Warcraft's brand new patch coming out. There was obviously a lot that I missed, most likely, but this was the news that really caught my attention today. And can't wait to jump back into World of Warcraft. I'm there at the beginning. The mid stuff, it's pretty mid. The Emerald Valley of the Verdant Forest next to the Mossy Stump in the Jade Empire. Damn, Ledge really came out there and hit the nail on the head with Mr. Pandera. Oh, you thought they killed the add-ons? Nah, they didn't kill all the add-ons, but some of them. But thank you so much for watching for The Empty, and thank you for watching. This is going to be on YouTube. Enjoy yourselves out there. And of course, you can always watch me live on twitch.tv/Trexlight. And be sure to follow me over on the socials and on the Discord in the description below. You guys have yourselves a great time, and we'll see you in game.